Hello, Andy here. How are you? I want to just give you a little what if video, and I've had several requests to show what the dinar might be, the dinar value could be with all this, how much they could possibly be getting back in dividends. You have to know up front, we don't know what the rate's going to be. We don't know whether stocks are going to stay the same or how any of this is going to happen. But everything remaining the same except for the rate. So in other words, if Asiacell stays at roughly 7.5 dinar and they continue annually to pay one share or 1 dinar per share dividend, then we can play around with some numbers and you can have fun. This is for entertainment purposes only. So don't hold me to any of this. This is purely speculation. We don't know what's going to happen, but people want to know. So we're figuring it based on the 1 dinar per share and a rate of 50 cents, $1, $2, $3. So have a look and again, play with the numbers. You just have to see, and a lot of people like playing with these numbers. You put in any amount you want, you can figure it coming out at, they could pay less than 1 dinar. They have paid out 1 dinar for the last either 3 or 4 years consecutively. I'm talking about Asiacell. But now IBSD has paid out 15%. So just a flat 15%, not so much per share. The Asiacell at 1 dinar comes around 13% on a little over 13%, I believe, at the rate it was. So have a look at this. Hope you enjoy it. Have fun playing with the numbers. It's fun to dream, but don't take any of this too serious since we don't know what any kind of rate or anything is going to happen with the dinar or the stocks. All right. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, we're going to use Asiacell as an example here. We should have, I think, a little over 45 million shares when they update what they've recently purchased. But we're just going to use 45 million shares as an example of what we're looking at. So currently it's at 7.5 dinar. It has paid 1 dinar per share for the past 3 years. If everything remains the same, that's apple for apple, then 2021 dividends should be approximately 45 million dinar, or 1 dinar per share, so 45 million dinar. Okay? So if the change in value is just 50 cents, the dividends would total $22,500,000. We currently have approximately just under 8,200 blocks. So these numbers, if we do have 45 million and they do pay 50 cents and the dividends are 1 dividend, all of that, if everything up there is the same, then this actual payout would be a little bigger because we don't have quite 8,200 blocks. Just easier to use that as an example. So let's say it cost 1% to pull our dividends and convert to US funds. Again, we have no idea what it's going to cost. So 22,500,000 minus 1%, or 225,000, would be 22,250,000. Now the fees and costs of 10%, or 2,225,000, leaves a total of $20,025 divided by 8,200 blocks would be $2,442 per block. Now this is one dividend for 1 year at the rate of 50 cents per dinar. Many people think it's going to be much higher than that. Some say it's going to be dollar for dollar.
Well, let's take a look at $1, at 1 dinar being valued at $1 US funds. That means the 45 million shares that we get would be, or 1 dinar per share, that'd be $45 million minus the 1%, or 450,000. You've got $44,550,000. Now you take that minus the 10%, you've got $40,095,000 to be divided by the 8,200 blocks, or $4,889.63 per block. Okay, lots of people think it's going to be $2. So at $2, then you've got $90 million. So minus the 1%, or the 900,000, you got $89,100,000. Minus the 10%, you've got $80,190,000, which divided by the 8,200 blocks would be $9,779.26 per block. So naturally, we hope the rate is much higher, because that means, of course, we would make more. At $1 being valued at $3, which a lot of people think it's going to be over $3 because it wants to be the same as or better than Kuwait. And I mean, you've heard the stories, you've heard the speculation. So this is just for fun, folks. So don't hold me to this rate. But at a $3 US value for 1 dinar, you're looking at 135 million minus the 1%, 133,650,000 less the 10%. You're looking at $120,285,000 divided by the 8,200 blocks. You're looking at $14,668.90 per block. As you can see, this is purely speculation, and no expectation of a rate is predicted. But let's play with another stock just on the 50-cent level. I'm not going to bore you. You can go in and figure the $1, the $2, the $3 rate. But we have IBSD, Baghdad for soft drinks. We currently have 44,634,629 shares with just under 8,200 blocks. For years, IBSD has paid out 15% dividends. So at the number of shares, 15% would be $6,695,000. No, $6,695,194.35 dinar. That's dinar, not dollars. At the dinar being valued at just 50 cents, then that would be a total of $3,347,597.17. Take out the 1%, you've got $3,314,121.19. Take out the 10% in fees, you've got $2,982,709.07. Now divide that by the 8,200 blocks, you've got $363.74 per block. Now that's only at a 50-cent valuation. I mean, who knows? It could be a quarter, it could be $1.85, it could be $3.69, it could be any amount you want. Basically, what you're going to do, and you can see this by the posts that I make on how many shares there are. You can see and divide all this stuff up the way you want to. And I'm always going to show approximate blocks because it is ever changing. And I don't want somebody to say, well, you said it was 8,162 blocks when now it's 8,354. Yes, because we're selling blocks every day. So that number changes. What I'll try to do is when I post so basically when I post our account page directly from our account in Iraq, I will do my best to remember, kind of like dating it, and also put the approximate number of blocks. And I'll always be just a little on the higher side so that when you figure this, you know that it would actually be more at that rate. Not much, you know. I'm just, I think it's at today is 8,162 blocks. So there's 38 different. So if you want to actually do this by 8,162, so I'm always going to up it to the next 25 or 50. You know, it'll be just a hair more blocks because there's always either money that hasn't gotten there or there's blocks that I haven't updated. So I'm never going to have an exact amount for you. But as you can see, this is purely speculation and no expectation of a rate is predicted. I'm not telling you it's going to be 50 cents, $1, $2, or $3. I have no idea. Nobody knows. And we're not going to know until they show a rate. So don't use this as any kind of a promotional tool that we're saying, okay, you're looking at 14,000 a block or anything, any nonsense like that. This is purely so you can go in there, have fun, play with the numbers, and make your own decision on a rate. With IBSD and TASC at this rate, at 50 cents, and you're looking at a total of $2,805.74. Everything remains the same. You know, they do continue to pay out 1 dinar, or IBSD continues to pay out 15%. All that could change. We just don't know yet. You're just like me. We got in on the ground floor. We're hoping for the best, but you've got to set your expectations to where you can handle it if it doesn't come anywhere near that. So don't take what it says here as any kind of standard, any kind of expectation. This, again, is only for you to play with.